Oh shit!
I'm recording right now. Connor, you can do the intro and then we'll start.
So, guys, it's the Cannock boys.
3, 2, 1.
It's the Cannock boys here doing a little podcast. First video on the YouTube proper one. We've done some shorts, but obviously, where's Anton and Ryan? Tell them, guys.
We want to know where they are.
We were sitting there.
Disgusting behaviour.
Ryan's
How
talking
we were
right
sitting
now.
there, boys.
Ryan goes right now, mate. You've got no chance with the amount of shouting in my house.
Bro, we've been waiting like an hour.
Oh, shouting. That's not good enough.
It isn't on.
It should get his family involved into it.
And obviously, we need to put the content out for you guys watching from home, all the 4 viewers. They're going to be watching this.
Yeah. Guys at home watching, get us to 20 subs on YouTube. It's our goal.
Yeah, we need 20 subs. If we get 20 subs, then we'll do a giveaway.
Me and Callum need it anyway because we're a bit depressed with our elms.
Yeah, a bit depressed now.
Anyway, boys.
And Connor from 001.
Yeah. Now, talking about 001, let's talk about it because
I prefer to talk about 001 anyway.
No one's really talked about it properly. Like people who was like actually there. Like everyone was just like from what they saw in the live. Which so
the live weren't the best quality.
So
either.
how did we find out about small crate boxing? Because we were one of the first ones there, weren't we, Kel? And Kel.
Yes, we was. I'll get up the date now. Yeah, it was basically I started. I want to get into the trolling on Twitter. I know Twitter can be a toxic place.
The trolling.
So I searched up the small creators to try and beef people that reply back. Let me get it up now. Sorry for the inconvenience of the wait.
So basically, he messaged. It started.
Connor Knowles. Connor Knowles was the guy back then.
This is back when Connor Knowles used to run SCB.
The main man.
Before Rich took over. A lot of people might know from the live stream, which got very much hate.
Yeah, I've got it up now. On the 5th of October of 2022, I messaged them saying, I'm down to be on your first event. And then he messaged me back the next day, are you're willing to get to the press conference? And I put, yes, small weight. And then he says, you already have an opponent for you. And then originally, I was supposed to fight someone called, what's his name, mate?
Oh, no, what's his name?
Connor, weren't it?
Something Connor.
Harley Connor.
Harley.
Yeah, that was it. I was supposed to fight this guy called Harley Connor at welterweight it was. And yeah, he pulled out after, was it a week?
My prediction was he was going to beat you anyway, though. If I'm honest, from his footage, he was talking, he was confident.
This guy, in the chat, all he talked about was medics.
This was before I knew about it.
And then he pulled out for personal reasons or something.
Oh, I didn't know about SCB then. This is like when you lot were involved in it. I didn't know about it then.
I basically put it in the chat saying I was fighting, and they needed a few more fighters, so told these about it. And who was you supposed to fight? Jibril, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I was supposed to fight.
And then he just deleted Twitter and everything until a week before the fight was supposed to happen.
Yeah, he ducked hard.
I think he got a bit scared. He saw my footage we put out, Carl. Put in the group chat down. That's solid footage.
Oh, right.
Did he pull out the last one as well? The one he was supposed to fight?
No, he got kicked because he said he wasn't going to do content. He was supposed to fight O'Shea, but then he got kicked, and then Jadders Boxing pulled out, and then
O'Shea would have killed him.
O'Shea would have destroyed him.
Of Jibril. Very lengthy, but not the best.
Thing is, the whole build up to SCB like 001, like in the group chat, it was horrendous. Like it was awful.
Yeah, like
everyone beefed in a chat and not
literally
actually in public.
Yeah, it was just all beefing in the chat. Like we was beefing like everyone. Like
everyone was beefing each other. Like the likes of Brandon Titan Jones was supposed to fight Callum Bella. Anton was supposed to fight JST. But them think they and Leo Haynes was supposed to fight, wasn't he?
He was supposed to be. It's funny. He was supposed to be main event, weren't he? With
Yeah,
that,
and then I think he
Jallum.
hurt his head, and then he pulled out.
He was
And
supposed
then
to be main
Jallum
event
was
with
supposed to
Jallum.
fight someone called Dan Caffrey.
Yeah. It
And
was
then
supposed to be
that
main event though, and that ended up being like co-host or whatever it was on SCV, like the 002.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be main event of 001.
Yeah,
It's
and then
crazy. To be fair, and the venue as well at 001, it was literally like you walk in, it's like it
smell
looks
like
so
old
old,
people, by the way. Just
it looks
pointing
so
out.
old fashioned. It was so our changing room for
Yeah.
001.
Oh my
I'm telling you
god,
now, is
that
it
was
like
terrible.
let's say you have like a downstairs toilet, it's like not very big. It's literally like that size of a room. 4 of us in there as well.
Tell them what you did as well. In a
Oh
changing room.
no! Oh no!
Go on, expose yourself.
You know when you have them like pictures, like you just have a picture on the wall and you have like a plastic sheet over it, like it's like a bit of plastic over it. I was tapping that, like just tapping it, and it just
It's
breaks.
so odd.
Like it was like hard plastic. I thought it was one of them like
Punch
soft.
power was too much for the plastic, mate.
Yeah.
He used all his power on
Not
that.
too much for Festa, was it?
Yeah, the change rooms were awful. They had a way bigger change room.
They had
than
like
us.
it was ×3 bigger than ours. Like I went in there to show Anton Bell. Should be here right now.
We had to go into their change rooms as well when we was doing. Like,
there was all in there, and I showed him, and they all just looked at me like, "What are you doing here?"
We had to do our blood pressure in there, and we walked in, and everyone in their change rooms, like Chapel.
Yeah, I do my
there.
blood pressure. Chapel's literally standing there with his pink gear.
They were quite nice, to be fair.
Oh,
They offered,
they come
they
out
offered us
walking
food
like
as well.
McGregor, didn't they?
Yeah.
They offered us food as well, didn't they? They brought us chips.
Yeah, and I was like,
They brought us chips on the way in. Like there was like, oh, does anyone want chips? And they just brought a load in and said, if you want them, you can have them. No, that was on the day.
Yeah, it was on the day.
They offered us chips. You know how crazy that is? Offering us chips like 2 hours before the fight.
The prelims as well.
Oval
Mackenzie
had like 25 fights and lost them all.
Oval Mackenzie 3 fights, man. It was his gym, weren't it, as well?
Yeah, it was his gym.
It was literally just a room with a boxing ring. Apparently, it's supposed to be his gym, but
they had an upstairs bit as well, yeah. And
where you fell over the stairs.
Yeah, like was that a day before or on the day?
No, that was on the day. That was
on the day. We was messing about upstairs with a basketball, was it? And I went like this on my ankle when it went sideways, and nearly fucked it. Luckily, I didn't. And I had ankle problems before the fight as well. Nobody knows about.
He was going in the army, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, I did it. Was it after Christmas? Spraying my ankle in a 6-a-side game. So I'm passionate about it.
6-a-side's lethal, man. It's so lethal.
Right, lethal. Mate, Sean got angry at us again today.
Mad.
Yeah, like mad. Cal Corrigan in, I've had a fight with him.
Yeah, got bullied.
Cal Corrigan, if you're watching, give us a sub, lad. But yeah,
the fights as well. The waits for the fights, like how long was it? Like there was 4 fights and it was like an hour wait.
Oh god,
2 hours.
Yeah, they had literally had one laptop, and it was like literally on like a shelf, and like they couldn't even see the full ring because there's a point in the fight, where Chapel goes like this,
Yeah.
You can't see it on the fucking live stream
because you can't see the actual proper corners. They only changed it on Logan's and Finn's fight, which is the 3rd fight.
I watched it back and like they changed it so you can see it, but couldn't see it in my fight. And
there's a video of it somewhere.
Yeah, I've got videos of it, but you can't see it on the live stream.
I know, and it's crazy, man. They're biased. How biased was the live though? Towards you.
It is what it is, but hopefully we've learned from it.
Even actually, I don't know if I want to say about that. You remember Toaster and Carrot's fight when it was like they were both getting tired.
Nah, tell it.
Do we
no hate to Connor Knowles, by the way. Just point out the facts.
No hate to Connor Knowles, but obviously, he was backing Toaster to win because
it's his boy.
It's his corner and everything. And obviously Toaster, and this was probably like end of round 2 maybe. Was it end of round 1, round 2?
It was like 20 seconds. It was like 20 seconds before the fight got stopped, wasn't it?
Yeah, obviously they were both
corner
gassed, but they were
return.
both like going for it. And Connor Knowles comes over to us and he's like, "Do you reckon Carrot should get pulled out or something like to stop the fighting because he's tired?" And like 20 seconds later, Tobes is on the floor, like everyone's like medical teams coming over to him, and it's
Yeah,
just like,
it was like to us. It was like to us. I'll bet you 20 quid Toaster wins, and like he
I
shook
six
it and everything.
yeah, but like I don't really want to like, I don't know, it seems a bit mad.
And then he got stopped, and it was like, oh no. But yeah, Connor Knowles was in Chapel's corner. You can see it on the live stream, and yeah, it
There
is
was
what it
no one
is.
in their corner. We had no one in their corners, you know. I think
Yeah, I had Rich. Respect Rich to
Fez
that.
is like no, but Fez is like trainer. He was in like everyone's from their corner,
Yeah,
weren't they?
he was Chapel's trainer for that film.
He was in Finn's a bit. He was in Tobes' a bit and Chapel's on it.
Yeah,
Chapel,
it was
Chapel,
just their changing room on it.
Chapel and Fez. We saw them on a was it Misfits or something together, sitting together as
Yeah,
well.
you can on the highlights it is, I think, of I forgot what Misfits event it was. You can literally see them sitting next to each other. It's on it as well. And I was literally just watching it one time, and I paused it. I was like, "Is that Chapel?" And then Fez was right next to him. So both our opponents. So it's just funny, man. Like sitting with
Yeah.
each other.
The event weren't that bad. It was kind of chill. It was like, but it was just the waiting was like
Yeah,
long for
but
the main
Yeah.
event.
we had to be there for 3 o'clock. I swear, we was there until about 10.
We got there, and like we got there like on time and stuff. Everyone else was just like we had to wait long because everyone was just like running late and stuff.
It
And
was
it's
the
like,
same with the press conference as well the day before. We got
yeah,
there
we was
like
just
early.
we was the Ethan from who fought on
Aaron the Carrot
002.
was sitting in the car outside, but
Yeah,
we were like the first ones in, like fighters wise.
Me and Anton had just started having a body spar in the ring,
Yeah,
yeah.
literally.
waiting.
It was crazy.
You two
But
should have fought on 001. You and Ant.
yeah, you should have it all. You supposed to
Yeah,
fight
I know, but
three,
I'd
weren't
have,
you?
I'd have smoked him, wouldn't I?
JST was supposed to fight Anton, and I think he broke his knuckle or something, didn't he?
Yeah, and Anton was he supposed to fight
Anton
someone else?
Anton had just talking someone called Jack Shorey, I think, but he got
Yeah, but
knocked out.
was that 001?
Yeah, he got knocked out and had to pull out, and then he was supposed to have another fight. After that, I forgot who it was now, and that had to get pulled because he got jumped in there.
And then he said he'd fight him JST on 002, but then
JST said he wanted to sit it out, and then he got offered the main event, so he couldn't.
And then 003, that's not happening there because it looks like JST's fighting Tommy Pickerton. What was his name?
I think it might, because I've seen Tommy Pickerton's.
I think it would be better to do Anton and JST in Birmingham though, because it's like Battle of Birmingham.
Yeah.
I think it
Hopefully,
might be
I'll have 4 will be in Birmingham.
Because if JST and Anton both win the next fight, and it's like still like there could be possibly main event like Battle of Birmingham or something like.
Yeah,
like that.
Battle of the Brummies.
Should get Ryan on it as well. Future
Youngest
live.
Oh yeah, future stories. I don't think people know how good he is.
No, he's quite good, naturally good to be fair to him. Give him that. Should be here right now as well. But
yeah,
overall, it wasn't like a bad event. Like you had like
002 was levels to be fair. Like the whole spell.
Yeah,
and the
but 001,
production.
I mean, 001, you had your knockout. Like obviously you knocked Chapel out. You had
counts as a knockout, but Beeman got the actual proper knockout.
Yeah, then you had like Logan and Finn, which was like kind of like
that was like
distance.
And
then you had the main event, which is like a proper like battle, like a
that was
proper 50-50. That was.
And obviously we don't talk about mine.
Yes.
TKO.
Just to point out, by the way, if you time it, because I don't know if like there's loads of stoppage in there. When the ref starts counting, I think when he gets to 4, it was 2-minute rounds, by the way. It should have stopped then, but it didn't. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, by the way, the ref didn't even ask me if I wanted to continue or anything. He just looked at me standing there, so I just waited.
That's why I love 002 is more professional as well. Because when I got like a knockdown, he said to me, "Do you want to continue?" And obviously I said yes. And
the ref didn't like, check my hands or anything either. Like, you know, they check the hands to see if like they're strong.
yeah,
Nothing like, you know. I mean, if I would
he
have
was a
carried on,
shit ref.
it would have still ended the same way anyway. Like, I don't think I was winning that fight. But I mean, still.
Yeah,
I
Fez
mean,
has like three fights, was it?
the
For
ref's
you.
decision is the ref's decision, but like, it could have done a bit better. But you know, it is what it is. But anyway, well, yeah, it's 001 really.
I've got a question for you both. Yeah. If you're on 003, who do you want to fight?
I mean, I think it only makes sense to me to like Caleb now, considering I suppose fight on 002.
Yeah. What about you, Callum?
Thing is, the only people.
I'll fight Ben Wheeler.
Which,
To be fair,
Ben Wheeler.
Ben
I
Wheeler.
don't think he looked that good.
I don't think you look that good.
I mean, I didn't look good, but
You actually
come on, put me against someone who's had a week of training. Fuck me.
You actually had someone against you who knows how to fight.
yeah, he's been fighting 4 years, wasn't
it? Yeah,
5, I think.
5.
With fight experience as well.
Yeah.
And my first fight was against an absolute animal.
So let's talk about 002 then. Let's talk about 002. So we get there. It's levels in it, but above 001. It's levels above. We walk in. We see the little ring.
Go and find a charger.
All right. We walk in. We see the ring entrance. We see the ring. We see
the production as well.
Space.
The production behind it levels.
We got there. We looked at the ring. Good. Yeah. Rich was like, "Do you want to look at like behind the scenes?" We went upstairs. It's like proper, like everything, like
like they had so much.
4 cameras up the top, like on like the balcony bit, whatever you want to call it. There's the fucking where they did the live stream. The cameras all there, the mics, the cameras around the rings, the lighting, everything, levels.
Let me just add as well, yeah. On like the normal live stream, it looks like there's not much people like behind it, but literally, if you look to like the left and like underneath the camera, literally so many people. There's actually quite a bit there, to be fair. I wasn't.
There's like a good couple hundred there.
Yeah.
You couldn't see the back of you. Do you know like I don't know, like high school American basketball when you like got like the little seats.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, there was like over there, and you couldn't really see that. And there's quite a few people over there as well, and like you couldn't see the back of the ring that.
Yeah, and there's all space there as well. To be fair, like
yeah, there's a lot of people like backstage as well. Like
we was in a changing room with Brandon Jones, JST, and obviously the Cannock boys. So
Brummy boys, in the
West Midlands,
big boys.
But Brandon Jones has got knowledge,
Yeah,
he bought loads of different
lad
things,
as well.
everything. Like he was like fully like prepared. Like
right, he was taking off his gloves and everything.
Bro came with sponges.
I had some of his tape.
He was coming out like he was about to fight Tyson Fury.
Brandon Titan Jones, he went to the shop over the road to buy sponges, and then like obviously the sponges, he just bought normal sponges, not wrapped them. Like he came prepared. He made sure he had everything. He had like spray, like different techie sprays and everything, man. But big up to him anyway. Like challenges, but anyway, back to.
Still think Anton beats him now.
Do you reckon we can say this? How much it was all worth, or what Rich told us?
I don't even know. I forgot, but I know it's quite a bit.
I know what the number is, but do you reckon we can say it? I don't think
just give him an estimate.
Done now. I don't think
over $1,000.
Yeah, it's well over $1,000.
Yeah,
well over. Like it's like very high production. Like as you can tell from the level from 001 to 002, it's really big change. But yeah, we won't say the number.
What would you if you could get? Sorry, if you could give them any improvements from 003, what would you give them? Like advice?
The mess up the songs a lot, didn't they?
Yeah.
I was going to mention that.
Yeah,
and obviously I didn't have commentary for the first 3 rounds of my fight, did I?
It was just you playing for it the first round, weren't it?
Yeah, I know. All I heard was Dan's couch. If you look back at the video, and Connor every now and then saying, "Go on, Cal."
When I'm watching people fight, I fucking shout. I do. Like you can probably hear it in like Cal and Ton and your fight. Like I don't know.
I didn't hear you much on the edge.
Come on. But anyway, the event as a whole was like amazing. It was like it had everything as well. It had
it's one of the best things I've ever done.
First round, KOs, like get everything. Like it was actually amazing. Like
Mate,
I'm
that
pretty
main
sure
event
like,
now.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
The
really a
main
part of
event.
it,
couldn't have been any
Absolute.
better, to be fair, because it had like a
the main
knockout.
event was the main event was a main event, and the co-main was a co-main. If you get what I mean,
Oh yeah,
like
Yeah.
yeah, like a
like the
brawl.
fights fit like what they're supposed to be. But like,
But yeah,
so we'll start from. We'll talk about the fights. Who's Cal? So you were first, Cal, and
No, I
you.
think we could skip that one, you know.
To be fair, it went full round the 4 rounds.
It
obviously
wasn't the
Got
Carl's
some
full
got
range
more.
because I didn't take a punch. But the fact is, I just kept walking into him.
4 rounds with a more experienced guy, and you've shown at the end that you wanted it. That you were still there.
People
You had the
people
heart.
see that I'm a lot better than what I've showed in that fight.
For how much you've trained, like how many weeks since you've actually
Um,
like just trained?
I won't say I've
You
had a
can't
proper week since the fight, so I'd still say 13, 14 weeks.
13 weeks and you're stepping in the ring, putting on like showing you can box, showing that you can go rounds, you've got fitness for it against a like
I
quite
mean, I didn't
experienced
really
guy.
need much fitness. Dan just kept hugging me.
Left hook.
In the last, yeah, as it was.
I know
When we walked
I
past
asked
these,
him before the fight. So I'm in his changing room. So I was like, "Do you want me to come down and give you a cuddle?" I think he took it too much to heart. He's just
yeah,
cuddling me all through the fight.
I walked, I
Fair
walked
play
past
to
his
him. Though.
change room as well.
He was the better boxer on the night.
I
Left hook clinch.
change room as well, and he was like, do you
Yeah,
know when you're like, what
he's
he's
a
doing
nice
to you,
lad
like
as well.
getting you up the rope and holding your arms, and he was actually practicing that in the change rooms, like with his MMA mate,
It was his
like
whole
he's
game plan.
practicing like that. Oh
The fucking bastard told me he
yeah,
was
I mean it's a
born and
smart
come out
game plan.
orthodox. Fucking had me on that as well.
It's just it's a smart game plan. Like say if you know you won the fight and like the last round you're just there
Yeah.
like. Yeah, it was a good fight to start off the night in 4 rounds. It was good.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Glad I did it, but
Who was second? Second fight,
who
was
was
it?
it?
Is it Ben
Weren't
Wheeler?
that weren't it that Ben Wheeler and
Oh well,
Afro.
it's not, is it? But Ben Wheeler, he got the win. You know, his first round
he got the win,
knockout
yeah?
against the guy who's never fought in his life.
Never took a
What
punch
is this as
apparently.
well? What is that like? I mean, obviously you could call it a stance like, but like you don't see people use it, yeah, like all the time. You see the odd getting it the way of it, but bro was just there, like.
An experience in it. But
Yeah, yes.
I mean, he was good at moving, but like, I mean, against the guy who doesn't really know how to throw a punch. I mean, you got to give him credit for getting a knockout in like the first round, but
Yeah,
like,
getting in the ring and everything, but I mean
he doesn't look like he had the technique. Like when he was throwing, he was loading. Like,
mm,
I mean,
got the win now.
you got to respect everyone that gets in the ring.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
not really much that fight. There's not really much to talk about other than the guy who's had a
You
bit of
can't really
experience
talk much about it
versus
though if it's in the first round. Isn't
yeah,
much
like
to
a
talk.
guy who's had no experience fighting a guy who's trained a bit. Like, the first rounds, like he got knocked
Boys,
down the
we've
first
got a
like
minute
10.
left.
Oh shit!
Start
What is
wrapping
he
up in a
doing?
minute. But
Okay,
yeah,
so last minute. Fucking hell, there's not much, you can't wrap that up in a minute.
Oh,
Part two.
part
yeah.
two, yeah.
We'll
Part two.
we'll talk about it on the next podcast. Yeah, thanks
We'll
for
get Anton
watching.
and Ryan on for the next one.
Thanks for
But
watching.
Thanks for watching.
And yeah,
make sure you
Obviously, have a
subscribe
great
as
day.
well. Make sure you subscribe to us.
make
'cause
sure you
there's part two
subscribe and
coming.
comment, share all that.
We're gonna we
Follow
we're
our
bringing out
socials:
some
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You know the lot. Enjoy, yeah.
We're bringing out
Cheers.
our next videos. We're gonna be ranking everyone in like the Twitter community and all that. So subscribe for that, and obviously there's much more content coming as well. So yeah, we'll leave it as that.
Yeah. Cheers.
A bit, boys.
Cheers.
Recording in progress.
So boys, we're here with a part two, different day. Obviously
Same video.
same video. This is just
We were here with Ryan though this time.
because Cal Hodgkiss is
Hi guys.
he's had to go to Blackpool or something, and Anton Bell yet again not
What?
here.
Isn't on?
Why isn't he here?
Why is he
Eating
spunk,
a
mate?
curry.
Why
He's
is he
eating a
fucking
curry.
spunk?
We had a message off Anton saying Anton can do it tonight. Anton
He's a
said he
little
could do it
cheeky.
tonight, didn't he? And then he's just a ghost.
Yeah.
now.
He might join in
Go
midway.
on.
Say it though.
Go on.
He
He's got
probably
one
won't.
last warning. He's got one last warning as he's out, Cannock boys. It's official.
So,
So,
to get back to what
so
we were
last
saying
time-
on the first one.
So last time we got to,
Nice.
we talked about the Ben Wheeler and the Afro fight.
Yeah.
Most overrated fight of the whole night. That was
What are your thoughts on it, Ryan?
overrated as fuck.
Did you watch it?
The fight
Afro looked like a little kid playing Kiss Chase, mate. It was fucking shit.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the kid, but it's a bag of shit.
I mean, he did like train for like a week, if that.
Yeah, I think it was like a week.
Yeah, but why is he doing ballerina shit in the middle of the ring, mate?
Didn't he
It's not
do a
fucking
spin as well?
He's not fucking Sin Cara, is he?
Is that you calling it Afro?
Afro Jack.
He's
yeah.
going in his weight class.
I'm not going up that way.
Nah, Ryan's getting in gym, bro. He's gonna go up a weight.
Yeah.
Ryan, you didn't come gym with me today.
Oh, I had a doctor's appointment.
Oh
Come
yeah.
gym with me? Not good enough.
Nasty fair.
Where
you
I'll go
walking?
somewhere.
Where you
We'll go
walking?
soon.
Where am I walking? I'm going to Mitchell's, mate, just to piss him off. I'm going to knock his
Go
door
on.
on the video.
Show us.
All right, boys. So
Show us.
let's
Hey,
go
go
on to the
show you.
SCB. Boys, let's go on to the SCB talk then. As that's what we're here.
Oh,
Come on,
you're
the
in,
lad.
you're in the field.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Mitchell's now.
What are you
Okay,
going
so
to-
boys.
I'm going to knock on Mitchell's door.
Boys,
Yeah, I'm listening.
the next fight that we need to
Yeah.
talk about is history opponent. Now,
Oh.
I've got a little
Okay.
little story about this.
Okay.
So the changing rooms, yeah. Let's say there were what were they? Like, was it like squash courts?
Yeah, it was like where you played squash, and there was like
So
3 of them.
where like all the production was, like it was on like a little balcony thing, and like you could see down into the squash courts from like there. So I was up there like with like all the computers and shit, and so we could see our like squash court, like Anton, everyone like training and that in there. And the one next to it was where the mystery opponent was, and that door was
Yeah.
shut from the downstairs, so I could see over it, and I could see it was Ethan like in his shorts, ready to go out. Like,
Yeah.
doing.
We were on a
actually-
little peek, so we knew who it was before it got
And
announced.
I've got a video of it as well. I got my phone out and recorded him. I never seen him post it anyway. I just did it because like, I thought it was funny. I wasn't going to
Also,
expose it.
boys, wasn't he supposed to fight Anton in the first
Yeah,
one?
on the SCBO
Yeah.
one.
I think
Okay.
That's what it was. So
it,
remember, because when we got to the 001 venue, we saw Ethan there, and like
Yeah.
we had like kind of beef with him, but like we was like respectful
spoke
to him when we
to.
got there.
I think he was the first person we spoke to, apart from Connor.
Yeah, because he was there before we got there.
Yeah. Another thing, I'm
Anyway.
from Smoke today. Afro's better than him, and he was a sack of shit as well.
You really don't
Who's
like
that,
Afro,
sorry?
do you?
No, I love Afro, mate. From what I've heard, he's a top-notch bloke.
who'd win Ethan like Afro?
Fucking no, ever, mate. The referee will win.
To be fair though,
No.
did Ethan train? Like I'm actually
No, if
like
the train,
Yeah.
I think if the train, I feel like
I don't think Ethan's trained.
From what I spoke to him in 001, 'cause I
yeah,
spoke to him at 001, and he said he was starting to do boxing lessons, and
Yeah.
but he only like recently, so like start of the year, so he's probably had like what I don't know if he's been consistent. He's had like
I don't
5
think he's been consistent. If he was consistent, like Coward Kiss, like us, we've like
No.
what trained like even like Ryan has trained for like a few weeks, and we're way better than that. I don't know if it's
no,
just 'cause
altogether,
maybe
altogether, I've had about
different.
3 training
but
sessions.
to me, I don't think. To me, I don't think Ethan's looked like he's trained. Like
Some people are just
obviously,
naturally gifted.
Brandon Jones actually, well, way
It's not
better
on his
like,
truth.
in skill.
Don't know. Ethan just needs to stick to the cameras, mate. He's just blessing. He's not a fighter.
But
He's not a fighting
I-
He's a
man,
lover.
David.
He might have just looked really bad because of how good like skill was Brandon
Yeah.
was.
Brandon was good. I'll give him that.
But even still, you know how to take a punch or like how to like defend it. Like
Like
Yeah.
I was
if you
watching.
trained.
Wasn't
was
even
watching-
taller.
One of
Don't
the
know.
first things like the teacher is like just, like hitting the back, a little bit of technique, and like blocking like a jab or like the 1-2.
Yeah.
And Ethan didn't look like he knew what he was doing with that.
Yeah, you got. I respect him for going in the ring, but fucking
Yeah,
hell,
obviously,
he should
obviously,
stick outside of it.
in the ring.
He should stick outside of it.
I
Unless he
want to
puts the
see
work he
him.
needs.
I want to see him. Do you know? Because we've all like been putting footage out saying that we've trained in that. I want to see that
Yeah.
from him. So
If
we
he
know
starts
he's
doing that,
training,
I'll
and
put
then I
more
want to
respect
see
on
him
his
fight.
name.
Ethan VF8 silver odds.
Obviously, he couldn't be. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. But obviously, he couldn't have posted footage of him training because of him being the mystery opponent. But I think now that if he was to fight again, he was to show footage of himself training.
So it's
Bring
Wreck It
us.
Ralph versus fucking Ethan saying.
I think FA
could
Silver
feel it.
versus Ethan is a shape for like a low, like a
Is that
first.
Silver even good?
I don't
Well,
know.
I ain't seen nothing of him.
I
I
think
think
that's
that
a
little
good like fight for like
I
a
think that
starter.
little thing when he had that
And
anal bead on his head.
I've seen him do weights in his fucking what is it? His
Yeah.
garage.
I've seen him do the
base-
fucking anal bead on his head and he was punching it like that.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I know, is it?
I've seen-
But apart from that, I didn't see nothing. And then Anton was throwing the dart going, if I saw you're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
What was the fight?
You actually
after?
would have knocked him out as well.
Anton would have fucking dominated the cunt.
Oh no.
I know. What was the fight after that one?
It was
Uh,
Hey Boy Stu and Anton, wasn't it?
No, it was Tommy, weren't it?
No, because
No,
it's
it was
Anton.
Anton. I think it's Anton and Tommy.
Anton and
Then-
Cable.
And so let's talk. Anton should be able to talk about his fight. But obviously, you know, he's eating his curry. God.
No, John, I couldn't know. I'm more into English foods like pizza and
I
chai.
hope the curry was good. But anyway, let's talk about Anton's fight because I know I
from what
was
I've
in the
seen-
corner. Was you in the
from what
corner
I've-
as well, Carl?
Yeah.
I know
If from
I was. It was a short
from what-
fight. It was like just one
Yeah.
round, 2
One
minutes.
round. But it was longer than that though because of all the stoppages
Yeah,
for
the
the
head
gear and
guards.
stuff.
Yeah,
It looked like a proper scrap, like swinging.
could tell-
And
You
it was,
could tell-
it was like Topster versus Aaron the Carrot. It was like no boxing
think-
involved. I feel like.
I feel like Anton thought Cable Stew wasn't going to come out like he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
yeah, he's,
thought he
he's a big bloke.
And
I
he
thought he was
just
just
goes
going to
out.
fight.
Because thinking of like Anton and Stu, like how respectful it was, I thought Anton probably thought it was going to be Stu was going to come
Yeah.
out, start with his jab, ease into
Yeah,
it.
because it's 4 rounds, isn't it?
Yeah, but you could see at the start when Stu come in and Anton like went back a bit. Anton was like, "Oh, okay, then he's coming
Oh,
out like
come
that."
on, man.
So,
I feel like Anton fought different compared to like in spars because in spars
He always does. He always he's like KSI in a way, like when he gets
Yeah, he is.
the swings like that.
yeah, but
Oh,
he,
quality.
he's got-
He puts his arm out like that, yeah, like he's doing fucking Superman, and then he starts overhanding or fucking.
I know,
hooking.
but I feel like Anton has got technique to fight like
He has.
boxing, but when it comes to that situation of in a fight,
It's like his mind
he
goes
just
blank.
he just goes for the swing, like he
Yeah,
goes for the
like-
hooks.
He always goes for the knockout, and fair enough, it is good because his fucking hooks hurt.
You want to
Like
see
even,
it?
obviously from a guy that big.
Just need to
but
jab more. Get out, Dana. Just need to jab more.
if
Jab,
you see,
slip, uppercut, backhand, roll.
Bro,
This is you bouncing.
This is you,
But, like,
bastard.
when you see Anton on the bag, he's got the technique, but then it comes to the
Yeah, he
fight
has.
and he's there for hooks.
Yeah, hooks is his go-to thing though, so he needs to work on the
I feel
other
like
stuff.
if, I feel like if someone fights Anton there, watching the charity fight, watching his last fight, they're just going to
Everyone knows
expect
about it.
KSI wannabe.
they're just going to expect it now. So I feel like Anton has to like show that he can actually box properly. Like
He's getting too readable now. He's like
Yeah.
like me with the spars against Callum. I'm just too readable. As soon as he gets
Anton
on,
hasn't posted a proper spar yet, has he?
Yeah.
Like footage
no,
sparring was.
He's got footage, but he hasn't posted
like when
it.
when he sparred Callum.
Like
When he
we,
sparred Callum,
we've
we went.
obviously-
He looked fucking good.
yeah, we've obviously seen spar Cal and like I've sparred him a little bit. Kalodskis has sparred him a little bit. That
I
Brooks
sparred him,
has
but it wasn't really like properly.
But yeah, I mean, it was a short fight. It was basically just swinging.
Yeah.
And then obviously Cable was
Yeah.
trying to get his neck on the ropes. And Anton said to me after, like in the ring, he was like, "I don't feel like I've won." So
I don't feel like
obviously
fucking
it's a
fell on the
W.
rope either.
It's a W at the end of the day, but it's not like
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
it
But,
wasn't
you
a
know, he's
deserved
still-
win, but a win's a win.
Yeah, a win's a win, but obviously Anton didn't want to win that way.
It's
He wanted to.
It's like shagging Callum Gavella's bird. Like it's a win-win, isn't it? You know what I mean?
No,
Not really, mate. Not really. But yeah, so I didn't really watch the Tommy Pickerton and Halford Sux fight
I did.
because
I'll be
Cal
honest,
I was like coming
Tommy
in and out.
is, yeah.
From
Even
what
though
I
Tommy,
saw,
even though Tommy's a steadhead, he actually is a good boxer, in my opinion.
from what I saw, looking, Tommy looked like he was sharp. He had the technique. He was
Yeah.
putting the pressure on. Halford just looked like he had a solid chin, and he was like taking.
It's like, yeah, it's like
He was putting up a
Kawasaki
little bit of a
Alabama.
fight, to be fair, but from what I heard, it was very one-sided.
It was one-sided. It was one-sided, yeah. It was
From what
like
I heard.
Joe Weller versus KSI.
I should have
It was
probably watched the
solo
fight
for their
back.
fight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 'cause it's his fucking hometown, isn't it?
Because I remember I was warming up because I on the fight before. I mean after. And
We don't talk about that.
well, right. Yeah, all we heard was like screaming and that, and like was like, this must be a mad
Yeah.
fight. I ain't really watched it back. I've seen clips, but
It was
yeah.
probably all like Tommy's
I
mates,
watched it all.
all
It
like
was
the lads,
honestly,
like-
it was. It
To be
just
fair, he
wasn't
did bring a
really
lot of
worth
people.
it. Tommy needs a better opponent, I think. Like Halford's got like a chin, like we said, but he just.
I
I think
didn't see
Halford only
anything.
started. Halford was only boxing for like, what, month or two
Yeah.
when he didn't
Yeah,
box.
I didn't see much of Halford like leading up to the fight, like footage
Yeah.
wise. I saw a bit of Tommy, like I think I saw a bit of him doing a bit of weight and maybe like.
I've seen the punching thing in the pads in the garden, and he looked very
Yeah,
good in that.
he looked alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say when
He
I
looked
first
mint.
saw him, I was like, oh, okay, he looks good.
Yeah.
Like,
I
'cause
wanted
didn't really
Halford to
know-
win. I wanted Halford
Huh?
to win because that smack. Because when he done that smack in that fucking face
Oh
off.
yeah.
I
Very
feel like
disrespectful from the lads, you know. But
I feel like
pretty
that's
reckon it's you.
I feel like that's a good win for Tommy though, because Tommy talked
Yeah.
like, in the press conference.
He's a big name as well, Halford.
Yeah, Tommy talked a lot in the press conference and like the way leading up to it.
Yeah, he
and
backed it up as well.
He backed that up, and
What's his weight division?
I think he's like 90 kg, something like that.
92, he was 92, I think.
And what about that Dan Talks fighting, whatever his name is?
80.
He was like 8 kg.
I feel like them two would be decent.
No, no. Dan's coming down, and Tommy, I reckon.
I think Dan's like 5'6", he's like 6'4".
Yeah,
So.
Tommy
I
was
think-
around 92, and Halford was around 90. I think.
That would be like JMX v Anthony Taylor.
To be fair,
To be fair, I think-
Go on,
Yeah,
you say
'cause-
first, go on.
Huh?
I said you carry on first, because I was going to say a fantasy match.
I was just gonna say that it was a big win for him, considering what Cal said as well. Like Halford's a big name.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
yeah. What was you gonna say?
I was going to my fantasy match, mate, yeah. Cal Hodgkiss versus Brandon. Don't know why. Just Cal,
Cal
yeah.
Hodgkiss could get down to.
Cal-
his, I think Cal
Hodgkiss,
Hodgkiss
mate.
could get down to like 75 kg, like around that if he
Nah.
got proper shredded. Yeah.
Cal Hodgkiss would win, mate. You got to back the Cannock boys.
Apparently,
He's
Brandon's a
undefeated in my
natural.
eyes.
Brandon's a natural cruiserweight in here, apparently, so he'd get down to like 90 maybe, around there.
I just
And
think Callum's
Cal's like
undefeated.
75.
Cal Hodgkiss is
Brandon
the best
weighs
boxer.
114 at the minute. I think he put on his Twitter. He weighs 114. 30.
I don't know. He said to me in the text like yesterday. He said he wants to drop down to like the best he can, and
He
then
said he's a natural cruiserweight, which I think for his like
Yeah.
height and that, I think like that.
how tall is he? I
Like 5'10", isn't he?
was going to say if he was lower than 5'9", mate.
No, he's not
Fucking
that small. I'm pretty sure he's like 5'10". Was he taller than you, Carl? Well, what's your height?
Say again, sorry.
Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones. He's like 5'10".
He was a
and
little
he's
bit
like your
smaller than me, I think. He's like 5'10" and a half.
height.
Oh,
Yeah, like 5.
He's like
fuck
5'11".
But yeah, fair though. Brandon, he's shown a lot of skill. Like,
Yeah,
he knew what he was doing. Like, he
his
was,
head
he was
body-
working the body as
His
well.
selection of shots was really good, to be fair. Best.
Yeah.
the
best
15 years of experience in the boxing ring, apparently.
his
Like,
knowledge
the way
as
he,
well.
go
like,
to show.
moves. Like, he
Hmm?
moves
Yeah.
well. Like I mean, like his head movement and everything, and like how he
Yeah.
throws his shots, and like for a first fight as well. I mean, I know Ethan wasn't the best, but you still gotta like respect it. Like you can still
Yeah.
see the skill level there, and the ring IQ and everything. Like you just knew what he was doing.
He was my
Like, he
favourite,
looked
apart
like his
from like
first fight.
Usler.
He looked like he's been in there before and he's done it before. Like
Yeah.
that's how good he was.
Yeah.
And I think people really like underrated him before this fight because everyone just thought, oh, he's just like he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's just
Yeah, he's like going to gas out. And
yeah, but like
He didn't need to gas out.
what he said to us. He's been around boxing his whole life, and I know
15 years, he said, didn't they?
I know I saw videos of him from like 5 years ago, him hitting the bag and that. Like So I know he's been reigning it for a while, but like obviously
Yeah.
he's like, he's done his knee.
You
and
just
everything.
point it out as well. Point out he fought with his knee injury as well.
Yeah, he like tore a lig. I think he tore a ligament or something. I don't know. He's done something, but he was.
Oh, he's chatting shit for an
No,
ego.
no,
No,
no.
I
no,
know,
listen,
that's
I know,
real.
I know.
Because
But, like-
Spock, get him right.
like
Talk
yeah,
about
he said
Brandon.
just before. He said just
Yeah,
before the
fucking
fight, he was in
cancer.
like he was in hospital during camp or something when he like a week or two. I
Was
don't know
he?
if I don't know. I don't even know if we can expose that, but like I don't know. But like either way, it's like
Oh well.
better for him. And I know he was in quite a bit of pain after the fight as well. Anton took him home, like drove him because we have to go through Birmingham.
Apparently, nearly died on the way as
Right.
well. 'Cause Anton was like swerving and
Good.
stuff.
Anton, never trust him in a car. Fucking shocker.
Anyway, so we're going to the co-main, Cal's fight.
Oh, I love that.
So, what are your thoughts of it, Cal?
Uh,
Obviously, in
it was
the
a good
change
fight,
room
wasn't it?
before the fight, you was.
Yeah,
Let's talk about before the fight in the change rooms. Like you were like calm. You were like Brandon
I was very
giving you advice.
confident.
Yeah. We took our time walking to the ring as well.
Yeah.
We
We can fucking tell, mate. I was
I
waiting.
know. You could see on the stream, like the song was playing for a
The
good, like,
music
minute.
started playing, yeah. The music started playing. I just about left my changing room. I was like, and because I had Ethan in my, oh, not Ethan, sorry, Brandon as well. It was like, just take your time. So I was walking at like snail pace. And then, yeah, come out, was it like 5-10 seconds after the music started playing? Or 10 seconds, 15 seconds.
Yeah, I know
And
they
then,
called your name. Do you know when they goes
Yeah.
obviously they said Callum Kelly. Like we were still walking like through
Cut.
the aisle. I don't know what the fuck it is. The corridors. That's it.
But yeah, he just threw more shots, I think, and looked like he wanted it more. That's what.
He said that his coaches said that you just need to be aggressive. I think.
I think he was watching because obviously I watched the fight back earlier because I was doing a little highlights for Cal, and it did look like O'Shea was on the front foot more. Like he got you in the corner more times, but you looked like you were the skill
better
wise,
boxer.
better boxer.
It's happened every time though, because I love to be on the back foot, yeah. So I always like people coming to me, and then I like slipping shots and like making them miss and stuff. But then I think I do it too much, and not doing that too much gets them in the me in the corner and stuff, and then it looks like they're unloaded on me and stuff. Sometimes they get in, sometimes they don't, and it just doesn't look good.
You did it a few times in the fight where you come forward, you threw the 1-2 coming forward, and you was landing them shots, and he was going back, and
I feel like my double and triple jab worked a lot, like because he didn't expect it.
When you was in the corners, or what you said, like you're like on the back foot, like when you was on the ropes and you was like rolling and then coming up with the shots, you was doing well at that as well. Like you obviously like when you do like triple jab and that, I even know how annoying that is as well from sparring.
Yeah.
Because when you're sparring, you're just like used to blocking the jab and the double jab. But when the triple jab's just coming, that's
no one sees triple jabs coming. Like everyone expects the jab and then the reset. But then if you go, then they don't really expect that this level. So yeah,
it was a good fight as well. It went the 4 rounds. Obviously, it's always good to watch a
definitely fight tonight.
I feel like if I didn't get knocked down, it might have been a draw.
Yeah,
it was a knockdown.
We said that.
Well, that's what I said it was. Yeah.
We had it as you had the first 2 rounds and he had the last 2 rounds.
It kind of was a slip weight, but I got punched as I went down, so they're gonna have to counter it. It's like Tommy Fury's knocked down.
You didn't exactly hit the floor. You just went to the side a bit and then got and just like moved.
Yeah,
back
balance is off at that point. So that's just conditioning though. Like the reason I went on the ropes so much, it's because I always like regain energy on the ropes, like just chilling on the ropes, like. So
you always do that bars.
He did look quite experienced as well. Like you could tell he sparred a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It was his first fight as well.
There's clips of him on Instagram sparring in like 2020, so he's at least had 3 years experience. I know that.
Yeah, like sparring, and obviously sparring isn't like exactly the same as like
and he's like 4 or 5 years older as well.
It's a good like I don't know, but like you could tell he knew what he was doing in the ring. Like he was coming forward. He was like he had the fitness for it. Like he didn't gas.
Yeah, he's done marathons. I think half marathons because you
Well,
look on
no
his
fucking
Instagram.
wonder.
Look on his Instagram. You because before his fight got announced, I like did my research obviously, and yeah, I saw that was all of them.
He looked quite like he always had his guard up. Then he like coming forward and like he was he was
Yeah.
always like there.
He,
Like
he was good at leading on me as well. I'll give him
yeah.
Would you ever do a rematch?
that. If he's down for it, I would check.
Are you calling out anyone
He said-
beforehand?
Cal said he either wants to do a rematch. What else was it?
Right at this time, right now, because obviously names come up and they go, and I'd either want to fight Fez at welter, super welter,
You're not getting
yeah.
into that.
super welter,
You
super welter.
you could maybe get down to 69 if you tried or something, but I don't think you're getting any lower than that.
Well, I'm
I
going
reckon
to
I'll get
speak about this now.
Get 68. Jack does boxing. He can get his fucking head smashed in. Or the rematch, or like a tag team with
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense for you at the minute.
anything else. I'm
Yeah.
not interested, unless it's a big name.
Wow, so you don't want to fight me?
No,
You
I'm
don't want to
scared.
fight me?
No,
Fuck.
I'm scared, bro.
Scared of the dollar bill at all, mate. Oh, what are we on about Fez anyway? I think we spoke about this the other day.
What, in the group chat?
Why is everyone putting him so high? Like, yeah, he won.
Thing is though,
Yeah,
I
first
have to
round.
give him respect.
Yeah. But
Yeah, the thing is though,
well,
I
I'm
have
just
to
a bit higher then.
no, but I have to give him respect though, and I can't really say anything bad about him considering I lost to him. But the thing is, I understand he's a good fighter. Obviously, before me he had 3 fights. He's
Yeah.
been boxing quite a few years, but it's the fact that everyone thinks he's really good in the community just off watching him beat me who didn't train.
Off
Exactly.
2 minutes of footage.
Yeah.
But like obviously, if those people was to watch his last fights and see him like
Yeah.
I don't know footage and that, then fair enough. But
Don't
I
think
only
anyone.
believe that I only believe that the people in the Twitter community have just saw that
Seen
little
that.
bit of footage of him beating me and
Yeah.
think, oh, he's god tier. Like, so
Well,
that's like what I have like a bit of a problem with. Like, obviously, I'm not
Yeah.
saying he shouldn't be there. I'm just saying from
Nah, he is good.
from
He just
other
needs to show.
people's
Like, he
point
needs to
of
prove it more.
views, they've only seen that 2 minutes of
Exactly.
him fighting a guy who didn't train, which was me.
I think he's released one bit of footage as well. Him on the back.
That pad and punching Ethan as
Yeah.
well.
I
Oh.
would put him up there, but it's just the fact
I'll-
that from everyone else's
We ain't
views,
seen enough.
They
I'll
haven't
put him
seen
as almost there. I wouldn't put him as like fucking solid. Well, not the third tier. I'd say.
No,
Not
I'd
like
put him
fucking-
almost
no,
there.
no,
I'll put
I'm
him
not
almost.
saying
That's
saying
it.
that.
Yeah, almost there.
No, I'm not saying that I'd put him lower. I'm just saying that people. I don't know why people are thinking he's that high because they haven't seen that much of him.
That's
It's-
what I'm saying.
I'm not
That's why-
arguing that he should be
That's
lower.
why. Yeah, he's a good fucking fighter, but he just needs to prove it more. We've only
Yeah,
seen like
I
a
feel
little
like
teensy bit
if
of
he was
footage,
to fight, again, then like and actually
and
like,
then we can say,
fight someone who trains,
yeah,
then fair enough.
Think?
And beats.
I'll
me,
fight
put him there. Like it's just like I've already said what I need to say about it. But anyway, let's
Yeah.
go into the main event.
Oh, I didn't watch this one.
What a knockout, by the way.
JS. I was surprised at JSD. Like
He was quite good, to be fair, for a novice.
I was surprised. Obviously, we was all backing him to win, but like
The Brummy boy, right?
Beeman, like what 54 fights, all that.
Was he?
Yeah,
He had like
Fucking
50.
hell.
It was JSC's first fight. Beeman's had like 50 odd fights. Beeman had like what 25 kg on Jay. 25
Think so.
kg on Jay, like
it
weight
was his
wise.
first fight in 10 years, though. Let's put it that. Put that
Oh,
out
was
there.
it?
Yeah.
To be fair then. But even still, the 25 kg on Jay, like,
Yeah.
obviously, like
You can tell he's been in there
moved
before.
well. Jay said leading up to the fight, his movement was going to be his
Got
strength.
catch me first.
He had good head movement as well. His head movement, and he moved like he wasn't a heavyweight. Obviously, he's probably a natural cruiserweight as well.
The both was light on the feet, to be fair.
Yeah, but it's just like Jay. He was like he get a shot. He get shots. He'd probably like move out a bit, and then he'd come back and like get into that space ready to go again. Like he even had a few shots of his own, like combos landing as well, and like little things here and there. But I mean, you can't say anything bad about his performance. You can't date him. You can't like say, I don't know, you can't say anything bad, can you?
I
Considering
didn't see
what
the
in the
fight.
ring
I
and
didn't see the fight. All I've seen is a knockout, but from what I've heard, he's actually really good.
Yeah, I feel like if he was to fight someone again, he'd 100%. I think he'd be right now. He'd be any heavyweight in the scene at the minute.
What's so Brandon and Anton?
I
Like with
think.
him,
I think at the minute he would.
I want to see him fight Temple outside.
I think the fight that makes sense for 003 is JST versus Tommy.
That'd
And
be
I
a good fight, you know. That would be a fucking good
Because
fight.
they've both shown they're good technically and that they're about it. And
Who
I
do you
think,
would have more power though? Like who do you think would win?
and I think because Tommy weighs about 92 maybe, and Jay wants to cut down, and I think Jay weighed 97. Did he?
I don't think Jay's that powerful though for his weight. I just think he's dead technically gifted and like he's good technically.
He grasps hard, but anyway, I think that would be a good fight, and then he should fight Anton in Brum. I said this on part
Yeah,
when we did it like a couple of days ago, part 1. But yeah,
the Battle of the Brummies.
But anyway, obviously Beeman, yeah, I'd say he's the best heavyweight at the minute in the scene. I think Jay beats anyone else. If Anton was to get more training in, I'm not saying this in a bad way towards Anton, but I think if Anton gets more training, then Anton could possibly beat him.
I think he beats him anyway.
I think
Anton's too powerful for him.
Yeah,
he's got the power, but I don't know.
But you saw Jay, he's taking shots off someone 25 kg and smiling.
I know,
I don't think if someone was the same weight as him, he'd not. Obviously, I've not actually fully experienced Anton's power. I've not seen Anton punch a punching bag or anything. Obviously, I know he's got power. Has he got knockout power to knock out JST with 16-inch gloves and head guard like Beeman did?
If it's 16-inch gloves and the head guard, probably not. But I think like he'll feel the power for sure.
I feel like Anton's got the technique. Anton's got the power. He's got like the knowledge and everything, like to beat JST. But I feel like it's who's gonna want it more.
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to when it's like 50-50 fights, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, let's wrap this up then. So, event as a whole, it
Young
was.
Saspar's 22.
Got a baby face, mate.
Oh, Bayman. Bayman, I wouldn't knock you out, you know. Hey, mate, you want to knock me out? I'm for 54 fights in, mate.
What are you trying to say?
Spread those fists flaps, girl. Let me show you what true romance is.
Is that kid?
So, before we wrap up,
we need to wrap this up now because
before we wrap it up, Ryan, do you want to call anyone out?
Yeah.
It is about
any bastard who wants it, mate. To be honest,
half
any lightweight, I don't care. Because either way, they're getting fucking hurt, Nate. I'm gonna win.
Gonna fight Finn?
Finn Balor?
No, you mean Finn
McGuire,
SCB Finn.
I've offered him, and he's like, yeah, he's got a couple more fights.
What, Hamas Bueno? Hamas Bueno? Did you fight him?
Fucking, no offense to the lad, but fucking, he ain't a fighter.
Right, boys, go on. We need to wrap this up now, boys. Wrap this up now.
Right, thanks for watching, guys. This is the first ever podcast, the Cannock Boys. Hope you've enjoyed. Obviously, 2 parts into one, but we got there in the end. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, all the accounts, and follow our socials. It'll be in the link.
Our TikTok's just the Cannock Boys, isn't it? YouTube, the Cannock Boys. It's just obviously you'll be watching this on YouTube. Anyway,
also, comment Anton and Callum Hodgkiss are dickheads for not joining.
Yeah, slight Anton in Twitter comment.
Hodgkiss is at the start. At least he is at the start. Anton, you're a prick.
Yeah,
I think Anton's
that could better be worth it, mate.
All right, thanks, guys.
Cheerio.
All right, see ya.
Bye.